That brings us to Patrick, manager's report.
As a quick one, Mr. Mayor, on a new format for the report, we're going to try to, if it's okay with council, we're going to try not to duplicate a lot of items. As an example, right now, Abby, she sends the newsletter once a month. So if we say that in the newsletter and we give an update on the projects, you might not see it in the report. But one thing, one item that could help us is if council has any meetings with other jurisdictions or other agencies, like Mr. Morse does every time he meets with CRTPO, to let us know, and also main items that can be discussed. If you're going to report on that during the meeting, then we'll exclude it from our report, so that way it won't be any redundancy. Website also, we do have an economic development website, and we do have a website, and Abby and Gary Evans, they put a lot of stuff out there. I think Abby's going to continue updating her and Gary. So also we're going to take these items out of the report that you were used to. I just want to give council kind of an idea that if you can't find it here, it'll be there. If you still want us to include it on the manager's report, we won't have any problem with that. Second item, Abby and I, we got chance to go to Union County last Friday to the early college, and we were asked to give a presentation like we did last year. We did a presentation for 3 classes, maybe 60, 70 students. 70 students, they were all interested, they were sitting there listening. But I'd like to share with council something that I noticed, and it really kind of make me think. They're really interested. We gave them all sort of type of engineering, civil engineering, and they were listening, they were looking, they were interested. But when I start asking questions like when we show them how we designed the monument and how we designed the field using softwares, and so I said, has any of you been in Indian Trail to see what I was showing them? I think probably 1 or 2 out of the 70, they said, yeah, we were at Carolina Court and we saw it, but the rest, 68, didn't see that. Well, that makes me think that there are captive riders that only go from a rural area in Union County to the college and go back. Then we ask about engineering projects in Charlotte. So I showed them a couple of projects in Charlotte. I said, has anybody seen that? And probably 1 out of the 70. Really, those students, it doesn't look like they commute a lot. So what I'd like to do, if council is okay with that, is I'd like to have a field trip for these students. If council like to be involved, it'll be great. I know Mr. Morse showed interest in that. Just to take some of these students on a field trip and take them, bring them over here to show them what's in Indian Trail, and then also take them maybe on a light rail for a half a day so they could see all the buildings and the bridges and the stations. So really that item struck me, and I wish those students were able to be exposed to a lot of stuff that's happening regionally that they're not exposed to. I never thought in my mind that these students not familiar with all these things that been built in Charlotte in the region. So that's item I wanted to share with council. Also, Mr. Morse is gonna turn in the light rail field trip to us. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wait until after the holidays and reach out to council and the commission. If the commission can attend, we're just gonna make it for our council. And we'll have a couple of staff members there, and we will get the van and we'll take care of that. I think that's all the items that I have. Oh, one last item. Like I told council, I will be sending 3 classes for council to choose from. If you'd like to attend, we do have the money in the budget for council. This is for educational, informational courses, and definitely, Mr. Barber, he needs to take one course that's required, and we will make sure it's convenient, closer to Charlotte rather. Sometimes they do them at different areas in North Carolina, so we will send you something and let you choose which one you think that you would like to attend. That's all what I have, Mr. Mayor.